Monday, happy trading. First trade of the day, Walmart. Here's what we did, and then we'll go over what we should have done. So, bought in here, one lot, saw this elephant bar off a flat 200, saw a tail bar right here, right here. So, we bought. We bought right above the tail bar, right there. We held on, held on. Our stop was right here at the moment. And then we got a red bar, and then we figured we got another tail bar takeout. So we loaded in right here, and we put our stop below this bar, and as soon as it hit there, we were out. Um, Based upon that, good trade. Now, the issue with even that being a good trade is right here. Um, we should have bought back in because that's elephant bar off a flat 200. So that was the buyback in. And instead of staying focused on this, we went elsewhere and looked for another stock. So at least if that was the case, we should have done put Walmart there and then looked elsewhere. That would have been the better play, but that's not what we did. So now let's go to how you should play it, and then let's go throughout the rest of the plays for the day. How you should have played it would be Fab Four. At least this is my impression of how you should have played it. Fab Four is this, so we can only play it above this. So maybe you could have played that, but you probably wouldn't have. It's too far away. Uh, but you might play this off of the Fab Four. You might play this right here, this tail bar off of it, because keep in mind the zone is right there. So that would be anyway, one, 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 two, three, get out. You could play this back up because we're in a position of power. But when you get that, you would sell. Now you see a level of resistance right here. You got an elephant bar off of it, or even a green bar, red bar, ignore. So you can set your stop here. One push, two push. Well, it'd be one push, two push, three. Get out up there. We'd be looking to play down right there. Combine bars, elephant bar, stop. Well, I would get out. It's probably going to bounce up. This was playable. This was an elephant bar off of a flat 200. Elephant bar off of a 20. That's playable. Violence, you would stop and reverse. You have to see that all of this is red, so we're expecting a pretty large red play. Let's have some sense of resistance here. You get a bull 180 off of this previous resistance. That's playable. And you can play that. Probably get out on this one. So bull 180, one push, two push, three push. Stagnated for a while. Broke. That's even a sell with how violent it is. But that's the end of the day. Let's go to Amazon. Again, let's do what we did, and then let's look at it how probably should have played it. So how we played it, red bar. This came all the way back up it, so we know it's going to go up, right? But as soon as we got this red bar takeout, we sold, and then it came back right back up on us, and we got out. Now, I do this often, and I'm always losing on this, so this is just something I need to correct. It's just when I had all of this green, it was greater than 50% of this red. So we know it's going to go higher. And we could have played it off of the 20. We need to play it off the 20 or play it off of flat 200. We just thought we could play it in the middle in the open. So that was the issue. So let's go back to it. This right here is like a whale in its own right. That's the first bar. So maybe if the first minute was right here, you could have got in, sold, got out. When this large bar got no follow through and was automatically got a bull 180, you could have bought in here with the stop right here. Then as soon as you got this move right here, you would have bought more, rode it up all the way here and got out. Left a lot. Well, not technically, you wouldn't have left a lot because the power position is this way. So you'd be waiting for it to come back here and then bam, still right here. One push, two push, three push, get out. position of power. So we're going to play that down. And we got a nice move off of that one. Playing it down because we're in the position of power, remember? And more than likely on that case scenario, it really was on the 5 minute. It's just that you can see it on the two as a color change within the space because the angle is different. Does that make sense? That's why that makes a nice one. That would make a nice one. That would make a nice one. You could even play this, but see how far distance away this is? Can't expect too much. Now you have an elephant bar. Split it in two. That's off the 20. Probably play that back up. You notice your levels of resistance would probably be like right here, right here. And off. You get the whale. You get out. Get a hard sell here. Stop. Comes all the way back up. Your call. You could get out. You could do, probably would have to get out. Then right here, just get back in on another sell. You lost one bar. Oh well. You gained another whale. And you have a elephant bar right here off of the 20 on Amazon. And you get a great move. Again, you'd play that up. Position of power, remember? Couldn't expect too much. Would have got out. Oh, I mean, ideally, if you played here, you would have got out on something powerful there. So you should have profited in some sense. Let's go to our next one, Google. So what I did for Google, another one that got me. Uh, so this is clearly a sell sign, but then the screen goes all the way up it. So we have a bull 180, let's say right here. So if we have a bull 180 buy right there, you probably would set the stop somewhere right here. But that's too big to get in. We're going to look for a smaller place to get in. And I would probably have got in here and tried to ride that up. But then keep in mind, position of power. So you'd be wanting to play, you don't want to go against the position of power. So if that was the case, wait for this one. This would have been the sell. What I did was I sold here on a color change. Let's make this a little bit more bigger. So I sold on the color change here. Went down. I got another color change, so I sold more, anticipating I'd get down to here. went right against me. Should have got out right here. I held it to here for the ego's sake. And then I saw this right here, and I figured that was a sell opportunity. And as soon as it got against me, I went out. I like that. Even if it's a bad trade, I like it because I kept the stop. The issue here is I should have stayed and came and got right back in here because that's position of power, and that would have been the trade that made up for both losses there. And then you got this three finger spread with a bull 180 at one point. Even though it went back down, it's still bull 180s. Those are our largest moves. Keep that in mind. You have a one push, two push, three. I'd probably get out there. uh, Flat 200. We get a elephant bar. I'd sell into that, and it's crossing this big bar. One, two. Let's see if it goes further down. Three. Wow. And it turned over. So this is the whale. You want to sell, sell, sell. So if that's the case, then this is the first sell. That's the second sell. Get out, leave a lot, pound back into it, set the stop. One, two, three, get out, leave a lot. Let's see if you can hit it again. Nope, can't hit it again. That's a buy with a stop right here. Oh, didn't get there. Wide state, narrow state, elephant bar, stop and reverse. Or you could say one, two, three finger spread with a tail bar, dual tail bars. Dual tail bars are special moves. So, and really have a Wolverine claw. One, two, three. Oof, they rip up. They got position of power. That's a buy. You could have added right there. I probably would have added here and set the stop there. Stopped out and then got in there. Made up for that trade right there. two, three, get out. One, two, three, play it up. One, two, three. It's going to go down. End of the day. So next one, let's do Intel. What did we do with Intel? So Intel was our later trade. Uh, one of our only positive trades for the day. Got out there. Why did I get out there? Because I should have got in here, which is one, two, three. And I realized once I had taken this and said that this was an elephant off of that 200, which it was, but I still counted. I was like one, two, three. So once I got here, I got out. I didn't even pay any attention. So let's go through the whole trade for the day. Had you had this opportunity, flat state, tail bar, we take tail bars. Set the stop right here. Take that. One push, two push. Ooh, one. Well, I mean, that's a significant move from here to here. So one, two, three. Get out, maybe. Um, I would take this right here, knowing that you have previous resistance here. It might not work, but it's worth taking. Taking this tail bar right here is worth taking. If it goes above it, it doesn't. Uh, Taking this is worth it because remember we could play this as the 200, the previous close, and then you would have got it. Uh, one, two, three. Now that's a pretty violent red bar. Stop. One, two. You finally got right there. You could sell more. Yeah, you could have set the stop, sell into that bar, wait for a red bar takeout to sell more, red bar takeout, sell more there. So going back to that's kind of what we're trying to do more this week. If we get a play, put something on it, but mount the risk. So put something on it, know what the risk is from here to here, and be okay with that risk of losing, then I'm okay with it. And then wait till I get another play and then pound in here. That's what we're working on all week. So this one, we could have put one lot, two lots. We would have got out because it got out here, so that would have been out. Even though you have this line of support, I would just say no, just because that doesn't seem as confident as if that would have happened next to this bar. And then it's one try, two try, Three tries failed. It's going to turnover. Elephant bar. Stop. Nope. Bull 180. Play that. You have to. Jeez, this would have pissed me off all day. Oh. Now you're respecting. Nope. Okay. Might have to play this bull 180 off of a flat 200. Yeah. So, nope. Didn't work. Last stock of the day, Apple. We added Apple today. Uh, Position of power. Large green bar. Takeout. Might be playable. Nope. And really, the issue with that is what's the state? You have to say the state. So the state was like this and this. We're avoiding all of that for the first 30 minutes. And then maybe three finger spread here. Since you didn't get it, you need a buy. Didn't really get it. But one, two, three. I bought in here, and you see resistance is right there, and it went right there and got me out. And that was my last trade for the day. Ugh, sickening because that's not anything that we learn or are taught. I bought after several bar run up series. We buy initiating moves. That's not an initiating move. That or that is an initiator. And this is a flat 200, so it's in a range. Ugh, sickening. Is it in the range? Will it respect the 20? Looks like it's respecting the 20. Nope, it's in a range. Boom. You would have got in there. Since the 200 isn't flat, we're really just playing the 20. So play that. End of the day. Well, that was a rough one. This holiday season has been kind of ruined my December, but we got one more day in it. We got one more day in it, right? And we're gonna crush it tomorrow. We're gonna crush it tomorrow. So till tomorrow, have a nice one. Hornets play tonight. Let's go. See ya. Deuces.